Hey community! Today I wanted to share with you 4 tips that I have for performing a wet exit from a kayak. So quickly to go over, a wet exit is essentially what you're going to need to do when you feel your kayak tipping over. So when you get to the point where there's nothing you can do to prevent it and you know your kayak is capsizing. So tip number 1 for performing a wet exit from a kayak is to remain calm. Which may sound easier said than done, but is crucial because you're going to need to take a deep breath to prepare to be submerged, and also hold on to your paddle if possible, although that would be the third thing on the list that I would say in order of priority to do. Tip number 2, as you start to capsize, lean as far forward as you can and grab the sides of the cockpit with your hands. Then if applicable to your specific kayak, start to remove the spray skirt by grasping and pulling on the grab loop, which should then in turn help kind of just pop that off. So remember that deep breath is really important because you will be performing this action underwater. Tip number 3, once you've removed your spray skirt, if applicable, you're going to want to extract yourself from the kayak, and you can do this by pulling your knees to your chest and actually pushing away from the cockpit, and then swimming out either side, whether left or right, forward or backwards. And finally, let your PFD carry you to the surface, and then once you're on the surface, you can catch your breath again and grab a hold of your boat if possible, and or your kayak or your paddle if you weren't able to hold on to it. So after that, you have just successfully performed a wet exit from a kayak. To quickly recap, tip number 1 for performing a wet exit from a kayak: remain calm, take a deep breath, hold on to your paddle if possible, in that order. Tip number 2, as you start to capsize, lean as far forward as you can and grab the sides of the kayak's cockpit with your hands. And then, if applicable, remove the spray skirt by grasping and pulling on the grab loop on the spray skirt, which shall then in turn help pop it off. And just note that you'll be performing this underwater, so be prepared for that. Tip number 3, safely extract yourself from the kayak by bringing your knees to your chest, pushing away from the cockpit, and swimming in whatever direction will most safely remove you from beneath the kayak. And finally, then let your PFD do the work to carry you and help, float, bring you up to the surface. And then once you're on the surface and you've caught your breath, grab a hold onto your boat if possible, and or your paddle if you weren't able to maintain a grip on that throughout this process. And know that you just then successfully performed a wet exit from a kayak. So hopefully you found these tips useful, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to hiking and backpacking, I just wanted to recommend that you check out our Adventure Academy Summit, where you'll find everything you need to know to learn how to become a safe and confident hiker. In Summit, we have tons of video courses, ebooks, and downloadable cheat sheets. We also do weekly live webinars where you can get any questions that you might have on a variety of subjects answered in real time. Summit also comes with a really convenient mobile app, which includes sort of a mini Facebook for all of its members built into the platform, so you can connect with other adventure junkies in your area at your convenience. It's really cool. If you want to give it a chance, check it out and go to the adventurejunkies.com/academy or click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you in Summit.